let's be honest, we all thought we were going to get 10, didn't we?
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought.
It's lovely stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host, Jan. I hope you're doing well, really do hope that. No disrespect, but these men that we played against this evening at Stamford Bridge might actually be the farmers that built Noah's Ark, if indeed any farmers were involved. Chelsea 8 and Noah 0. Noah goals for them, you might say. Let's get it in early. Caveat, these men are no good. Look, they had moments going forwards, we'll talk about that. But Chelsea's B- team, and I say that because the likes of Tyreek George and Q started. Of course, even people like Raksaki came on, the young midfielder. It was the perfect night for Chelsea and Enzo Maresca. Genuinely was. I think the biggest scoreline we've had, as the commentary on TNT Sports kept saying, was 13-0 50 years ago in Europe. But we thought we might, when we had 6 in the first half, I think many of us thought maybe, just maybe, we'll get 10-0. We're going to have a look at this. We'll use SofaScore. It was a wild lineup, but like, yeah. Look, it is the perfect night for Maresca. Everything went right. All his, his changes were perfect for what happened on the night. No injuries, maybe some confidence boosting, and just good vibes at the bridge. When you score that many goals, it's just good. It's good. Drop a like if you're feeling good, guys. I think it was an excellent exercise for Chelsea Football Club. Thank you for dropping a like. Guys, if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe. We're so close to 190,000 subscribers this season. I'm trying to get to 200k, which would be a wonderful achievement for me and indeed the community together. So thanks for doing that if you want to. Hit the bell noti button if you subscribe. All right, let's just take a look at SofaScore. It's a good reference point. Here we go. Boo, 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 boo. Look at this momentum graph, counter, whatever it is on the left-hand side. Chelsea. They did have moments when they got forwards. Look, man, and in the opening 5 minutes, I was like, Felix missed like an absolute sitter. And they got forward a little bit, and they had a good chance to score. And I thought, oh, God, are we going to... Not that we wouldn't win, but like, is this going to be, are we going to make this hard for ourselves? Fortunately not. They clearly came to Stamford Bridge and wanted a goal. Let's have a look here. So they played a 4-2-3-1, as you can see on the right-hand side here. Their goalkeeper got the high... This man ate friggin' 8 goals. He ate 8. He endured 8 goals, and he still got a green 7 rating here. Look, this is a crazy formation from Maresca. He played a 4-1-4-1. And you think, well, if you've got a good CDM in there. It was Enzo Fernandez who was playing playmaker. And yeah, bro, five legitimate attackers. Mudryk and Tyreek George. Young Tyreek George getting his first start for Chelsea. Really great player, Tyreek. Amazing finisher. But because he was playing in a 4, he was so wide. So him and Mudryk proper kept the width. But I really love how Enzo Maresca, Chelsea manager, was asked about this. He only told him 2 hours before that he was starting. Because he says with young players, he's almost psychologically analysed him. And he thought... Probably if I tell this kid, yesterday starting, he might not sleep well, he might not deal with it. So he's like, yeah, this is the way to deal with that. It's only a little touch, but I think it's great man management, and it's a great example of that. He knows what he's like as a character, and he's like, yeah, he's an instinctive guy. Let's not give him the opportunity to overthink this. Amazing day. Of course, we've seen him off the bench a couple of times in this competition, but he got his first start. I just want to look at the heat maps quickly as well, because he had Mudryk on the right there, and Tyreek George on the right. As you can see, really, really keeping the width. Mark Yu playing as a centre forward, and then you got Joao Felix and Christopher Nkunku playing as in the right. Nkunku was the right pocket. Felix was the left pocket. Of course, Nkunku moved up top later. Now, Nkunku actually wants to play where Joao Felix is playing in this. It was interesting to see Joao Felix getting that preferred left pocket slot and not Nkunku. Maybe Maresca views Nkunku as more of a versatile player. But they both scored 2 goals, as you can see here. Gu got a goal. We'll run through the sort of timeline. And yeah, Fernandes. And then, of course, we saw the back line of Disasi, Tosin, and Benoit Badiashile in front of Philip Jorgensen. Renato Vega, I'm guessing he did a lot of midfield inverting. Yeah, kind of. He kind of made that sort of back free. But look how forward he got a lot of the time as well. Like, he got right up forward sometimes. I think he had an excellent game. And look, I feel like I'm going to have to say this every 3 seconds. Noah at home. Noah at home. But you still can play well, you know? You can still... You know, you can express yourself. I'm expressing with my full capabilities. And now I'm living in correctional facilities. So yes, look. Good, right? Let's go through some details of the game. Shall we? Look at all this possession Noah had. In the first half, they had 48% possession. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Hey, look, we're top of the Conference League. You're 48% possession. Right, this is the first half. Okay, look. Okay. So this is good finishing. Because 2.77 expected goals. Expected goals are expected goals, as the old adage goes. And to score 6 goals from 2.77 XG still represents excellent finishing. To score 6 goals from 4 big chances still represents excellent finishing. No, we did have 15 shots. But to be fair to Noah, like, you know, 0.29 XG in the first half. That's more than Arsenal have been getting lately in games and a half. But, you know, Chelsea B- team will give that up to you. The second half, again, to be honest, like, you know, 0.6 XG from them ain't bad. It's really interesting to see in the second half, right, we generated more XG than we did in the first half. Yet we scored 6 goals in the first half and only 2 in the second. But we had more big chances. Yeah, 7 big chances and only 2 goals. Wasteful in the second half from Chelsea. So how did it go down, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm going to try and remember this. Tosin scored on a set piece in the 12th minute. It's worth looking at now. In the first 20 minutes, there was a hat-trick. In the space of 9 minutes, there was a hat-trick of assists from Enzo Fernandez. We will talk about player performances in a little bit more detail. But, yeah, the first 5 minutes, they did look like they could jump on us a little bit. And I said, you know, Felix missed that sitter. So it was a bit like, but, you know, a set-piece goal calmed the nerves in the 12th minute. Tosin, his first goal for Chelsea. And literally the following minute, guys, Mark Guiu scores his first goal for Chelsea. And we can remember this because it was classic, you know, good vibes at Stamford Bridge. The young striker just pressing the sugar out of the opposition, absolutely like a little madman. And it was awful from Noah. But, you know, he got his rewards. Just rewards? I don't think that's a thing. He got his reward for that high-octane press and just went and finished and was like, thank you very much. He celebrated, happy as Larry. You know, it was the kind of goal you'd expect Mark Guiu to get for his first goal for Chelsea. I know he scored in pre-season, but, you know. And then we got another set-piece goal. Disasi this time. 2 headers from 2 centre-backs. And then, of course, Enzo Fernandez completing his hat-trick of first-half assists with Joao Felix scoring. And Joao Felix also got another goal, of course, the 6th goal from, it was a deflection, but yeah, he was just hungry for it, wasn't he? Now, the pick of the bunch is the Mudryk goal, of course, we remember that. He was sort of driving in the sort of left channel, and he cuts it onto his right foot, and you'd think he'd take the shot earlier. I thought he did. I said on my Instagram, by the way, follow me on Instagram, @FootballYannick. I do stories and lives when Chelsea play, @FootballYannick on Instagram. I thought he'd take a shot early doors down the barrel, but he cuts in inside. And actually, I thought by doing that, he's lowering the value of the chance. But it didn't matter because he absolutely postage stamped it top right, and it is the pick of the bunch by some distance with Mykhailo Mudryk. And this competition's done him wonders. It really has. And I know you'd think like he cost 62 million quid, you know, flat basic rate fee before add-ons. He's a high-profile player that Arsenal wanted. He shouldn't be needing the Conference League, but he does. This is where he is, and it's doing him, you know, a huge positive. So, you know, we're 6-0 up at half-time. Maresca's seen enough. He's like, well, this game's won. Let's start doing bits. He brings off Enzo Fernandez, I think, to protect him, because he probably went, this guy is mustard. He ran the game and he played really well. Not only is it protecting Fernandes in case we need him against Arsenal, it's giving Cassidy a chance. It's giving Dewsbury Hall a chance. Now, you might feel sorry for Gue, but Gue got his goal, that is fine. And actually, I think this was more of an exercise of moving Christopher Nkunku up top and letting, because Nkunku didn't score out of those 6 goals, and he must be thinking, what the ruddy heck. So I think this is maybe Maresca trying to keep him happy as well. And of course, he scored 2 goals, didn't he? So in the second half, so it worked for him. There was changes from Noah, and to their credit, they did get better. They did get better when they made changes. I was very surprised to see Chukwuemeka come on. Tariq George came off. I'm gutted he didn't get a goal, George, but he was playing so wide. He didn't get that many opportunities to shoot on goal, but he played well. Chukwuemeka comes on. I was surprised to see Chukwuemeka because in my head, and I think I've said this on the channel before, I've got him down as Ben Chilwell, good players, but we're going to try and get rid of them in January, so let's not injure them. But no, Chelsea fans very happy to see Carney come on. We get the Nkunku goal. This is a good goal, actually, because he misses the first chance, which saved, and he finishes up on the wide angle, which is actually really quite good. We get the penalty won by Dewsbury Hall. Was it a penalty? I felt personally it was quite soft. Does it matter? Almost certainly not. It's converted by Christopher Nkunku in the 76th minute. So we're 8-0, and I'm thinking, come on, this has got to be a 10-0er. But it's not. We see it out. We keep a clean sheet, and of course, Rex-Saki makes his debut in the midfield as well, and it's good, bro. It's it's good vibes. We're feeling good. Should we talk about player performances then, shall we? Okay. In goal, Philip Jorgensen. Fine. I mean, how many shots did he face? Apparently, he did prevent 1.27 goals, and he made 7 saves. How, the XG is not that high. It was 0.6 across the game for Noah, so they're not going to be great saves, but goals prevented 1.27 still suggests he was good. His passes was good, which is what you want. His long balls weren't, which is what you don't want. A good game from Philip Jorgensen. Now, the defenders, fine, but let's be real, they really didn't have to do much. I was really impressed with Renato Vega, how he trusted him to go into midfield. I'm looking at his passing now. 88% passing, passable. Only 4 out of 8 long balls for 50%. He did win the majority of his ground duels. He made 2 clearances, 2 block shots, 1 interception, 2 tackles. So he was amongst it. Now, Enzo Fernandez, for me, again, he cost over £100 million, way more than, Noah is worth as a probably a club. Probably, almost certainly, obviously. He only played 45 minutes, but he got 3 assists out of 0.16 expected assists. I don't understand how that works. Okay, so this is good. He completed 100% of his crosses. He completed 100% of his long balls. He created a big chance, of course, 3 assists. And he completed 100% of his dribbles. He won the majority of his ground duels. And he only lost possession 4 times. Vega behind him lost it 10 times. This is a great, again, Noah. Caveat. But interception, made an interception, 3 tackles. It was a great game for him. Joao Felix was man of the match for Chelsea on SofaScore here. He scored 2 goals from 1.66 XG. His passing wasn't great. It was only 78%, but he was kind of taking risks. He's combative. He won 6 ground duels. He's 5 out of 7 dribbles strong. And yeah, really it was good vibes with Gue and Tariq George, and the youngster Rex-Saki coming on. Gue only played 45 minutes. Mark Gue completed 1 pass. I'll show you. Hold on. 1 pass out of 4. But come on, he was doing what he does, which is just pressing, and he scored and he harried. That's his job, bro. And he did his job. He got his goal. He lost possession 7 times in 45 minutes. But I don't care, because he did what he's supposed to do. He pressed. He won the ball from a press. He scored a nice goal from it. What else do you want from the 18-year-old teenager who's, that will mean so much for him. He scored for Barcelona on his, on his debut. Barcelona are a massive club, of course. It's not hard to admit that. But this would be a big moment for him as well. And I think Tyreek George was really, really impressive as well. Holding the whip, making intelligent decisions, like grown-up big boy decisions, which was good. And then Mudryk, really, really good goal, Mudryk. Again, he was happy to be on the periphery and do his job. Like, the thing is, this is a really mature performance from Enzo Fernandez, just running the team. He registered this yatch today. He really did. But it was a mature performance from... Look, Felix and Nkunku were both just goal-hungry Galacticos, weren't they? They both got a brace each. They both were like, yeah, absolutely, we should be getting at least 2 each here. And they did, whatever, fine. But I think it was a really grown-up and responsible performance from Mudryk, from Vega, and from young Tyreek George. They did their jobs very, very well. And Enzo Maresca should be very pleased with them. All in all, you gotta be happy, man. Like, what if you look? I don't care if they're playing literally like a pub team from down the road. If Chelsea win 8-0 with good rotation, with youngsters getting a chance, all of that, then you gotta be happy, mate. And if you're not happy, you're a silly sausage. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. I'm gassed. Why not? Enjoy it. Top of the league in the conference. Europa League Conference, you'll never sing that. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and I hope to see you back here soon. Mwah, love ya.